What's up, guys? I hope you guys are having a good day. Today we're going to talk about question 349, intersection of two arrays. And before we go on to 349, there's one major concept we really need to talk about, which is hash sets. So, what is a hash set? A hash set is a set of unique values. I repeat, hash set is a set of unique values. I'm pretty sure all of you guys heard what an array is. An array, let's just put array as A1, array 1, which can have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. We can put several, and even though they are unique values such as 1 and 1, we can put that in. Also for 2 and 2, that goes for the same. And so for arrays, basically, you can put anything you want. However, in hash sets, let's just say H1 for hash set 1. And let's just use the color green for this instance. We can only put unique values. For instance, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We cannot do something like 4 and 4 because these are the same values. But for hash sets, we always want to put unique values. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so again, hash sets, set of unique. This is the most important part of hash set. Unique values. Unique, this part is the most important. So let's go back to our question. So given the two integers arrays nums1 and nums2, return an array of their intersection. Each element in the result must be unique, right? We have the keyword unique here. So when unique pops up, you can think of hash sets or like hash set, and you may return the result in any order. So what we want to do is we have our example 1 here, right? And what we want to do is we want to convert nums1 into a hash set. And why do we want to convert a hash set? In a hash set, we have a method, not a method, a method called dot contains. And what that method does is we are able to find and check if we have a certain value in our hash set. So what we are going to do is we're going to create a hash set of num1. We're going to create, let's just say h1 here. After we create, h1 here. After we create our hash set as num1, we're going to put every value in nums1 here. So it's in this case, it's going to be 1, 2. Again, the other two, the second two and the second one will not be added here because we have in hash sets unique values. And then we're going to do dot contains method. So if h1 or hash set 1 dot contains the first value in 2, nums2, which is 2. So that is a good. So that works on that like that. And then if it contains that value, we're going to return that. And basically, that's going to be our answer. Okay, it's totally okay and fine if you didn't understand what I'm talking about right just then. Let's go to our real example and explain it clearly. So again, we're going to create a hash set of, let's just put our hash set as n1, and we're going to put every single value here. So we have 1, so we're going to add 1 here. We have 2, we're going to add 2 here. Do you think we can add our second 2 here? I don't think so, because in our hash set, I told you before, we only have unique values. I will repeat, unique values. So this won't be able to be added in our hash set, and won't be able to be added again. So our hash set 1 will look something like this. Sorry. And yeah, after we create our hash set, we're going to iterate through nums2, which is basically nums2 is just going to be 2 and 2. Let's just quickly bring that over here. And we're going to iterate through nums2 and see if our hash set contains the values. So we're going to iterate to our first value, 2. Does hash set contain 2? Yes. Then we are going to add this value into another hash set, which is going to be an A1. Let's just say answer 1. So we're going to add 2 here. We're going to cross this out. Then we're going to go to, as we iterate, our second value, which is going to be also 2. And wow, we just checked it and we do contain 2. But are we able to add 2? I don't think so, because A1 is also going to be a hash set. Because question literally says we only want to return like unique values. So we can't return 2, 2. We're going to return 2, if that makes sense. And yeah, so A1 is going to be 2. And we're going to convert this into an array and return it. So if we go over what we just did, we're going to convert the first step right here. We're going to convert nums1 into h1. We're just going to convert it to a hash set. And then we're going to check if nums2, which is 2, 2, contains these values. And if it does contain it, we're going to add that value, right, into our A1. So nums2 is 2, 2. We're going to check if h1, which is our hash set 1, contains 2. So it does. We're going to cross this out. We're going to add that to our answer hash set. And finally, we are going to check 2, but again, A1 is a hash set, that won't work. And finally, this is the real final part, we're going to convert hash set into an array because we want to return our answer in an array form. And that's going to be our answer. Okay, guys. Let's just do another example, example 2, and I'll quickly explain it one more time. So we have values 495 in nums1. First step, I told you guys, yes, obviously, first step, convert nums1 into a hash set. H hash set 1 equals 495. So 495, it does make sense. We're going to go to our second part now. What do you think our second part should be? Our second part is now we're going to check if each val in nums2, we're going to iterate through nums2. Let me just write it down for you guys here. I'm going to iterate through nums2. Let's just change this to black real quick, the color black. And yeah, iterate through nums2. So let's iterate through it. Let's look at the value 9 here. Does our hash set include the value 9? It does, right? So in our A1, which is going to be our hash set 1, we're going to add 9. Boom. And then we're going to move. We're going to look at 4. Do we contain 4 in our hash set? Yes. So we're going to add 4 here. Sorry, we're going to add 4 here. Now, again, 9. Can we add 9? No, because our A1 is a hash set. Then we're going to look at, I'm not going to move this. Let's just explain it by underlining. Do we contain 8? We don't contain 8. We're not able to add 8. Well, we're going to lastly check val 4. Can we add val 4? No, that is not possible because we still have val 4 in our hash set. So our answer is going to look like something like this. Our A1 is going to look like 9, 4. So yeah, and finally, we're going to just convert this into array form. Convert A1 to array. And yeah, we are finished. Let's get straight into the coding part. Guys, if you have any questions, please ask me. Thank you so much. We're back. Let's go ahead straight into the code. And before you guys came here, I just wrote down what we are going to go through. And the first step is obviously we're going to change nums1 into n1. N1 is going to be our hash set version of nums1. And after that, we're going to check if each val in nums2 are in n1. And if it does, so let's just say, since we have our example here, so we're going to go through nums2, and if our first val or second val are in our n1, we're going to add that. And finally, we're going to change our added vals, which is going to be a hash set here, and a set here, into an array, and we're going to return that. Okay, so let's just do that quickly. We're going to change nums1 into n1. Let's do that quickly. We're going to create a hash set of integer. We're going to make n1 equals new hash set. For int I equals 0 smaller than nums1 length, we're going to increment. And we're going to add n1 that adds nums1 I. And this and this loop is basically what we are going to do. What we are doing here is we are adding every single val in nums1 into our n1, basically our hash set version of nums1. And it's just, if we have 1, 2, 2, 1, we are just going to add 1 and 2, the unique vals, basically. After that, we're going to check the second part. We're going to check if, just say a space here, we're going to check if values in num2 are in n1. And I equals 0, I smaller than nums2 length, I plus plus. I'm going to do that. And we're going to check. Again, we're going to check if value and nums2 are in n1. If n1 dot contains what? Nums2 I, because we want to check every single value. If this is contained in here, we're going to add values here into our hash set. Let's just say hash set our a1, because this is going to be our answer. a1 dot add nums2 I. Yeah. Let's just check our code, what we do run now, because we need to space our code. We're industrial standards. Yes. Yeah. And after we do that, we are set. Finally, we have our A1, right? But we want to change our A1 to an int array because we want to return an int array. But for arrays, we always need the length. So int length is equal to A1. For hash sets, we have something called size. Go to method size. So int array answer equals new int, going to be our length. And for, is it just me? Or I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just me, but this space kind of looks kind of too wide. In I equals 0. Oh, sorry. And for adding the values in, sorry, I got distracted right there. But for adding the values in, we want to basically do a for each loop, because in hash sets, the difference between hash sets and an array is that hash sets, we don't really have indices or indexes. So we can't do answer like a1 and brackets like 0, like what we did here, not nums2 brackets I. We can't do that because we don't have indices. So instead of that, we're going to use a for each loop that's going to go through each val in a1. And by doing this, we're going to go through each val in a1, and after that, we're going to put each val in int x into our answer, basically. And we're going to do int index equals 0, because we want to keep incrementing 0. This will be more clear when I code this part out. It's going to basically look like something like this. Index equals x. So we're going to put for in each of our indexes, and we're going to increment index right here. So each of our indexes, we're going to put x, the value x here, which is going to be here, int x. For each value in int x inside of a1, we want to put that in here in our answer. And int x is going to keep on changing. So let's just say in a1 we have values like 1. For this purpose, let's just say we have values 1, 2, 3 in a1. So int x is going to be 1, 2, and 3. So it's just going to keep on change into the value of what's inside of a1. And also for our answer, we're going to get that value, we want to use our index, our made out index here, and we want to increment it. And finally, we want to return answer. Before we submit our code, we want to look at what is going on here real quickly. Everything looks fine. Let's try to run it. Yes, and yeah, I'm pretty sure this will work. Yeah, guys. If you guys have any questions today, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment. Thank you so much.